Hi, welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to Friday morning. I am just about to dash out. I am currently on the Olympus Pen. I'm going to try to vlog on this week or this weekend, but if you watch the end of last week's vlog, you'll have seen that I'm starting to have issues, that the flip screen is starting to glitch a little bit. It's working fine today, and even when it wasn't working so great, it was still recording it fine. It's just the picture on the flip screen wasn't working. I have dug out my old Sony and I'm charging up the batteries just in case. I went to sleep earlier last night, so that was great. Still struggled to wake up this morning, but that's fine. I'm awake. I am about to dash out to physical therapy, and then I have a call at noon, so I've got to come home, get cleaned up really quick, and then jump on that call, and then I have to work. I should be done with my call by 1 p.m. So I've had like a week now, slightly over a week, of just not getting projects done, of either not meeting goals within projects or only working on one project in a whole day. Like, it's not because I don't have time. I have time. It's just motivation and focus issues. Focus issues more than motivation. I really want to work on these projects. I just am really struggling to focus because my brain is just, it's like, it's not even just regular brain fog. It's more than that. So yeah, I'm struggling just a bit. So I need to do some writing and some outlining and some editing because all of my project daily goal counts have gone up. So Across the Pond is now telling me I have to write 1,770 words. So 1,770, which is dangerously close to 1,800 words as the daily goal. I don't like that. I'm not happy with that. I'm not comfortable with that. I really only have about a month left to finish it, so that's not great. That's why it's so high. And Real Romance is telling me just over 1,000 words. And then I've got all the editing to do in Independent Hearts. And that doesn't even then include also developing the Darkness project. So I have a lot of work to do. I think Darkness is going to get put on hold for at least a week while I try to get caught up on these other projects, because I just have to. I really have to get caught up. Get Across the Pond at least back down to like 1,500 words in a day, and get Real Romance back under 1,000. The outline of that is almost done, so I'm more worried about Across the Pond and Independent Hearts and getting those edits done. So I think those will be priority 1 and 2 today, and then finish up the day with Real Romance. And then I will probably be doing some writing over this weekend. So I need to figure out a way that I can do that, but still feel like I'm resting. Because after all of the, exciting chaos, it's exciting, but it was also very chaotic with the book launch this week, I do feel like I need to just rest. Like, I do desperately want that. But yeah, I also feel like I really need to catch up on work. So anyway, I need to get going to physical therapy, and yeah, then I'll come home and I'll check in with you probably later today after I have hopefully accomplished some of my goals. In other news, my tulips are starting to look really quite sad. I'm bummed. Those only lasted a few days. I mean, it's Friday. I've had them since Monday, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they lasted 4 days. So I'm going to have to pick out some of them, see if there's there's a few that still look kind of pretty and not totally dried out or wilted. So I'll salvage what I can and hopefully get another day or so out of them. But yeah, it's kind of sad. Anyway, I need to go. I will check with you guys later. Okay, so my day kind of changed. It is now 10:37. I've had a really lovely evening. I didn't quite finish. I might stay here for another few minutes. I'm almost done with chapter 2. So I've decided with editing, I'm not going to work note by note. I am going to go chapter by chapter and just keep an eye. I had the notebook open and I was keeping an eye on all of the different notes to see like if I was hitting one of those points. And I've got a little like condensed version of the things I need to be keeping an eye out throughout all the chapters. So the way my brain works, I think it's just easier if I go kind of chapter by chapter. So I almost finished chapter 2. I will try to finish that really quickly after I talk to you guys, just so I can cross that off my list. And my camera's not wanting to focus. The lighting is too low. I'm lit by both monitors and 2 different lamps, but it's still not enough. I finished my writing. I got up to 2,000 words in Across the Pond, so yay me. That was great. And then I started editing Independent Hearts. That was really good. Took me a while to kind of figure out how I wanted to do it, like going chapter by chapter. And then I'm going slowly through the chapter just to make sure that like I'm addressing all of the notes. So that was going well. And then I got a text from my aunt. She's been doing a social hour every Friday on Zoom with a few of her friends. And then also my cousin in DC has been joining. I then saw my cousin text to like heart the text. So I thought, oh, like I really need to edit. But if my cousin and my aunt are both on this call, like I haven't talked to my cousin and I have talked via text, but we haven't spoken like on Zoom or anything in ages. Not since the last time I saw her in person, and that was years ago. So it was too good to resist. So I jumped on Zoom thinking, you know, it might be for like an hour, hour and a half, and then I'd stop and I'd make some dinner and then maybe do some more writing or editing work while I watch TV. And yeah, 6 hours later, we've just hung up the Zoom call. My aunt's friends had all left. It ended up just being my aunt, my cousin, and I. So yeah, we just had an incredible conversation. I really hope we can do it again soon because it was just so nice. I'm feeling really positive, but yeah, it's like 20 to 11 and I've barely eaten because I just grabbed some like little small bite snacky things because I didn't want to be eating like a whole big meal on Zoom. I need to go find a small snack, just something so I don't wake up at like 2 a.m. starving. I might watch like 1 or 2 short YouTube videos, just kind of relax, get out of this chair. I've been in this chair for nearly 12 hours. Like obviously I've gotten up at a couple points, but like I sat down at noon and it's nearly 11. So yeah, I've been here for like almost 11 hours. So yeah, I need to go get on with kind of just putting work away. But I'm going to finish editing this chapter because I am so close. I'm so close. So I'm going to finish reading this chapter really quick, make whatever small changes it needs, and then I will go relax and I will check in with you all tomorrow morning sometime. I do want to do some writing tomorrow. It might be like a writing and relaxing in bed kind of a day. We shall see. But yeah, writing and editing has gone really well. I've had my new playlists for the 2 projects. I was burning the London candle earlier for the Across the Pond project, and then I switched to the Old Books candle for Independent Hearts. I've had a good night, but now it's time to start turning off some of these screens because I feel like I'm going to go cross-eyed. From sitting at this computer for so long, I'm smiling. It's been a really good evening. A very unexpected evening, but a really, really good evening. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go relax and I will check with you guys tomorrow. I am so thrown off today, you guys have no idea. I hope the audio is not too bad, especially with the AC on. I'm gonna have to test that. It should be going off soon, hopefully, fingers crossed. It is 89 degrees out. It's just about noon on a Saturday. Welcome to Saturday. But yeah, if I sound or look different, it's because I'm not on this camera. it hasn't died. The camera hasn't died. The screen is dying. It is fine at the moment, and this could change. It's fine when it's in this position, and when it's in this position, I'm trying to like show you that like it's picking up on stuff. So it's fine if it's flipped up like that, but if you flip it down, it does that. As soon as I flip it back up, you can, a little bit, you can see, but like in that position, I can't actually see the screen. So it is still recording stuff, but yeah, the screen is not working properly. And obviously when I'm doing sit down chatty bits like this, I have the screen flipped down so that I can see myself and make sure that I'm in frame and focused and all of that. To keep using that camera when I can't flip the screen down to keep an eye on framing and focus just puts me at a risk of filming a long talking clip and ending up being completely out of focus because I move and it decides to focus on the monitor behind me or something. I managed to get all of yesterday on that camera. I'm gonna try to film today and tomorrow on this camera, on my Sony. I mean, thank God I have the Sony. I also have my iPhone, so I can film on that. The mic on the iPhone isn't as good, so even though filming with the front camera still looks okay, it's not as high of quality on the front camera, but I don't think it's full HD, but it's not bad. The microphone on this is not so great, so I prefer using the iPhone just for B-roll footage and then using an actual vlogging camera for talking footage. So we'll test out the microphone on this when I edit. We'll see how annoying the air conditioning is, and I'm sorry if it's really annoying. I've looked up the warranty. The Olympus Pen is no longer in warranty. It was a 1-year warranty and it's about 1.5 years old. The same thing happened with my old Olympus Pen, but that one died just inside the warranty, so I was able to have them repair the screen for free. And then oh good, the AC's gone down, so now we can see like what the sound difference is like. My old Olympus Pen got the screen repaired because it was within warranty. The new screen had a 6-month warranty. It lasted about 1 year and then it died again, but it was no longer under warranty for that part. So when I looked into it, it was gonna cost like by the time I paid for shipping and taxes and the repair fee and everything, it was going to cost about $300, and like that's half the cost of a new camera. And so I decided to just put that money towards a new camera. We're just gonna see how things go. So you guys can let me know what you think of the audio and video quality on this. Does the video quality look okay? I don't know if it's just because of the way the light is coming into my apartment right now and it's like really diffused and that's why I look a little bit gray. I just feel like I look a little bit gray and washed out. I'm open to buying a new camera. I had been thinking about that, but I think I'd rather film on this camera for at least a few months. You know, if this is good enough and doesn't totally annoy people, then I'd rather film on, you know, use a combination of the Sony and my iPhone for at least a few months while I try to set aside money elsewhere for a new camera. It's so frustrating because I do take the filming quality and the production values of my vlogs really, really seriously. I don't talk about that very much, but like I do like using quality equipment and making sure that it is as nice of a viewing experience as possible. So I'm a bit bummed today. Anyway, we're gonna make do. Thank God I at least have this camera, and the iPhone 11 is also really, really good for filming. Anytime I'm out running an errand, so like all of the Whole Foods clips and stuff lately, those have been on the iPhone. All of the footage of me like out walking around my neighborhood, that's all on the iPhone. So hopefully between the Sony and the iPhone, it won't feel like too much of a downgrade in quality. But yeah, I'm sad because I really like my Olympus Pen. Anyway, we'll work with it. We'll run with it. Other than that, other than all the like this has really been the last hour of my day is just digging out the manual and the warranty information, looking up to see if there's any firmware updates. There aren't, so I do think it is just a problem with the actual parts and the screen itself, and something about the connection when it's in that fully flipped down position. So I think the screen just needs to be replaced. Prior to that, I was dealing with a raging sinus headache. So yay, it just like feels like it's just one thing after the other. And so now we're just trying to move on with the day. I'm gonna take my laptop into my bedroom with me. I'm gonna be doing a combination of reading and writing and editing today. Just a little bit of everything. I do want to make some progress on the Greta Helsing novel. I want to try to finish that between today and tomorrow. We're just gonna see. I will check in with you guys later sometime. Okay, it is nearly 7, I think. Yeah, 20 to 7 now. I've just been reading and writing and reading some more. I'm making headway in both reading and writing. So, reading first. I'm making headway in, what is the book called? I just keep calling it the Greta Helsing novel. A Dreadful Company. That's book 2 of the Dr. Helsing series. I've got 3 hours and 57 minutes left in that book. Reading was nice. I kind of took a break from it and did some writing in the middle, and I managed to write like 18 or 1900 words in Across the Pond. I didn't do any editing. I think I overestimated, partly because I stopped and FaceTimed my mom for a little bit and we talked. But I'm happy with the writing I got done, so it should make a slight difference in my daily word count. But yeah, I've had a lovely day. I've just been relaxing and reading and writing and reading some more and talking to my mom, which was really nice. Now I'm just going to make some dinner. I'm not sure exactly what, but I will find something. Hi. Okay. We'll see if I can sit over here. Okay, I'm just gonna check in really quick. I was already feeling really anxious, and then the last few minutes of trying to like vlog while make some food and some coffee has just made me even more anxious. So yeah, I feel like the anxiety has just been building between Friday, Saturday, and now today. And it just feels like there's a million things going on, and everything for me is fine, more or less, like aside from the broken camera, which is even worse today. Let's see if it's, yep, it even in flip down mode, it's like now completely dead. I just keep trying to tell myself everything is fine. The things that aren't so fine are not life-threatening. There are, on the one hand, I tell myself there are worse things going on in the world, which is totally true. On the other hand, like, it's never good to invalidate like how you're actually feeling. I'm letting myself feel frustrated about the camera, but then also like at a certain point I have to kind of stop myself, and like there's a limit to how sorry for myself I can feel about that. But then like everything that's going on in the world is also like making me anxious. It's kind of starting, like, everything going on with Israel and Palestine, that's what I'm anxious about. That's what I'm stressed about. It's just, it's sad. It's horrifying. It's incredibly complicated, but at the same time, not that complicated. And also at the same time, it's still, I feel like I can only speak for myself, but I still feel like it's my moral and ethical and societal responsibility to educate myself on it. You know, it's just as happened last summer with Black Lives Matter. Like, you can't just say, oh, it's too hard for me to understand, so I'm not gonna bother. So I fell down a rabbit hole of like trying to find accounts to follow, and like I found one person who was sharing really good information, and so then that led me to look at everything that all the accounts that she was tagging. And like, I'm a white Christian living in Arizona. I'm not who you should be listening to about this topic, but what I will tell you is that you should be looking into it yourself, and you should be finding accounts and resources outside of the mainstream news media. I'm the first person to tell you that like, mainstream news isn't completely bad, and we shouldn't be turning to fake news sources, but all of news is guided by ratings and advertising dollars and things like that. So no one news source, even my beloved PBS NewsHour, no one news source is ever going to give you all the information you need on a topic. And you need to be looking at a variety of sources, from mainstream to grassroots to human rights organizations. And even in those sources, I'm still using my critical thinking skills, and I'm still analyzing, is there a bias here that I need to account for? Are there other sources I can look at to verify what these people are saying? So like, to say it's too complicated, I feel like is the lazy way out. And I feel like I'm preaching to the choir with most of my audience here. Most of you guys who are watching, I know, think and feel very similar to me. But as I did last summer, I did want to say something. I'm not completely ignoring what's going on, but I'm not the person you need to be listening to. So I'm not here to synthesize the news reports and give you the summary. That is not what this channel is about. I will try to pass on good information as I find it. I've created a highlights on my Instagram. So just wanted to kind of mention that in the vlog. I'm never gonna do it perfectly. I'm gonna drop the ball. I'm just doing the best that I can. But yeah, I just feel like over this past weekend, between world events and then just personal stuff that's been going on for the past couple weeks, I don't know, the pandemic fatigue is hitting again really hard, because like, I've got my vaccine, I'm fully vaccinated, but it really isn't making a difference because things are still not that great here in Arizona. It just feels like every time I feel like things are getting a little bit better, life comes down to like slap that down and be like, haha, no, they're gonna get worse. Yeah, I'm kind of just, long story short, I'm just kind of deciding that I need a bit of a self-care day today. I'm gonna go take my food and my coffee and go read in bed. I will edit the vlog for tomorrow, but I think that's the only work I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to do any book work today. I'm now going to go get on with the rest of my day and relax, and I will check in with you later this evening. It's now Sunday evening. It's 7 o'clock. The sun is going down, and I need to make dinner. I need to wrap up this vlog, and I need to make dinner and put on a movie or something. I did finish the Dr. Greta Helsing novel. It was really good. So far, I'm 2 for 2 with that series. I really enjoyed book 1, and I really enjoyed book 2. Great plot, great premise, brilliant characters. It's funny, but like, it's witty funny. It's not your typical kind of vampire book. I love when genre fiction has that just like extra level that just makes it just a little bit more interesting. I think I'm gonna read a romance novel next. And there's one on my Kindle that I think I can read pretty quickly, and I kind of want to just do that, but we'll see. I've just been having a pretty relaxing afternoon, which is really nice and very needed. I did manage to get the vlog edited. I kind of decided to just do that first. That ended up taking me longer than I thought it would. So I was a little worried I wasn't going to get the Greta Helsing novel read before I had to stop for dinner, but I did. I managed, so it's all good. I'm not going to ask a hookah question. I'm not going to ask a question from one of the hookah cards, but instead, our question for the end of the vlog is let me know what you've thought about the quality of the footage as we switched from the Olympus Pen to the Sony today, because yeah, I won't lie, I'm a little worried about that. So let me know what you've thought of the audio and video from Friday, the beginning of this vlog, to Saturday and Sunday, the end of the vlog, because that's kind of when the switch happened, so let me know. Then also, I'd love for you to let me know just how you're doing. I talked a bit in this vlog about just my anxiety and how I'm kind of struggling, and I don't do that to moan or complain. I do that more to just let you guys know that, like, it is a thing that happens to us, and it's normal, and if you're feeling that way, you're not alone. So I'd love to know how you're doing, maybe something really good that happened to you this week, even if there were some not so good things that happened. Obviously for me, the high of this week was the book launch. That went really, really well. Aside from that, getting to go over and spend Wednesday with my family and cuddle with the dog. So those are kind of two positive moments in an otherwise kind of just really weird week, I feel like. So let me know how you're doing and maybe one or two things that are working out for you at the moment. I'd love to hear that. And yeah, give the vlog a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that great stuff. I'd really appreciate that. And yes, I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye.